It can be overwhelming to consider the prospect of homeschooling high school. Let me remind you, you've got this. God ordained you to be the parent of your children. This means that you have the right, you have the responsibility, and you have the authority to make decisions on behalf of your children. So, if you have prayerfully discerned that homeschooling high school is for you and your family, then you have got this. You can do it. Let me help you get started. First, know that there are excellent Catholic homeschool programs such as Seton Home Study that can take care of everything from start to finish. They provide everything from curriculum to academic counseling to grading. That is out there and available. Me personally, I have always been what's called an eclectic homeschooler, which means that I use a variety of providers for curriculum, and I kind of change it up from class to class, from year to year, and I just decide I kind of customize that for my kids. Seton provides this opportunity too, by the way, if you just want to order certain texts for certain years, certain classes, that's an option. And I would probably say that Seton is probably the provider I have used the most for homeschooling high school. All right. 2, be aware of your state's requirements for a high school diploma. For example, it might be 4 credits of English, 3 credits of science, 3 credits of math, 3 credits of social studies, 1.5 credits of physical education, half a credit of health, half a credit of civics or government. So just be aware of that so that you know what you're dealing with. This can help you kind of break it down so you feel more organized and prepared as you're looking at those high school years. Another thing to remember is religion. You probably will not see this on any Department of Instruction state website. But is it important? Should it be included as a regular part of your curriculum? Yes, absolutely, all 4 years. Okay, third thing to think about when you're just starting out, thinking about homeschooling high school. This is the fun part. You get to start thinking about all of the extras that you and your high schooler want to take. Maybe it's music, and this includes, by the way, music lessons and daily practice. Maybe it's art, typing, programming, a foreign language, all kinds of options that you get to start thinking about. This is sometimes the part when a parent might worry about not being able to teach some of these classes. Something to keep in mind is that good homeschool providers understand this. They teach to the student, whether it's a text or online material. They will do this because they understand that a parent is not necessarily the expert in every subject. So keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is that Catholic curriculum providers such as Homeschool Connections, they offer classes for just this purpose. I'll give you an example. My daughter wanted to take sign language. This is not something that I felt comfortable teaching, but through Homeschool Connections, she took several levels of American Sign Language from a very skilled instructor. It was awesome. We loved it. All right, hopefully this is something to get you started in thinking about homeschooling high school. Next time, I will make a video on some of my favorite high school classes and texts. Until then, Mary, Queen of Heaven, pray for us. Saint Elizabeth, pray for us.